Kazakhstan's President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev has said Russian-led troops will soon begin leaving the country. The troops arrived in the country last week after days of violent unrest. According to the Interior Ministry, almost 10,000 people have been detained throughout the country, with dozens of deaths. Government officials said that the chaos had been destabilizing and claimed that Islamist militants were among the attackers. Well, for more on this, we're joined now by journalist Bruce Pannier, a Central Asia specialist who's currently in Prague. Bruce, Russian-led troops are expected to leave Kazakhstan in the next days. That's according to the Kazakh president. How big will Putin's influence be on the nearer future of Kazakhstan?
Well, I would say it's going to be huge. I mean, the fact that they introduced those forces in the first place is a clear signal that Russia supports the final transition of power that's taken place, and Tokayev acting as president of Kazakhstan at the moment. So everyone's going to know that Tokayev has the Kremlin's backing.
The Kazakh president has named a new prime minister. This is another new development. What can we expect from this new prime minister?
Well, Smailov was the finance minister, and of course, Kazakhstan is really all about economics and finances. It's certainly the wealthiest country in Central Asia. They've been having a hard time lately, as most of the world has due to the pandemic. So I would imagine that the reason he was selected was because he has a particular focus on economics and is going to be viewed something as a savior of the system, or at least he's going to be concentrated on finances in Kazakhstan. That said, there's an interesting hook to him that he was on the Eurasian Economic Council. Now, that's the council from the Russian-led Eurasian Economic Community. So if you're reading tea leaves, you might see that as yet another sign that Kazakhstan is moving closer to Russia after Tokayev has asserted himself in power.
It's been reported that a number of high-ranking officials in Kazakhstan have died under dubious circumstances. What can you tell us about that?
There were those reports I saw yesterday. One committed suicide apparently by jumping out a window. Another one had a heart attack. When you hear these kind of reports, it has echoes from other, not even other eras, the Soviet era, but I mean, even recently we've seen this as people that have run afoul of authorities in Russia, for instance, doctors who reported more COVID cases in their hospitals than were being reported officially, later jumped out windows, quote unquote. Some of the people who were loyal to the losing faction in this intra-elite struggle this person might have committed suicide, that one person might have had a heart attack, but it looks suspicious, and there's always going to be questions about this.
Bruce, thank you very much. That was journalist Bruce Pannier in Prague.